It is Monday, the week of Christmas. This place is sizzling with sparkles and trees and red bows, and it looks fabulous. Thank you, Susan, for decorating so nicely. And Greg, I hope you're watching. We miss you, and we're thinking about you, and I'll probably be speaking to you later. It's a beautiful day. Today is National Hard Candy Day. So you're all going to get to go home with National Hard Candy. And that's my little treat of the day today. Usually people get Italian bread, but today we're going with the National Day. We already have Joe LaLuna watching, so it's good to hear from you, Joe. How are you? Nice to see you, that you're checking in. And today is going to be a great day. We have a really nice treat. We're going to start off the show with a beautiful song from our adorable student, college grad.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet, but she's going to be graduating. She's a senior. A Voice from Heaven, and her name is Courtney Dunn. And she's local. She lives down the block from this great place we have here. And she's going to start us off with a nice Christmas song. Thank you, Courtney.
I'll be singing Breath of Heaven from Amy Grant.
Yeah. The phone. Courtney, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
I did not know you were so talented right around the corner.
Thank you.
Come and sit down with us. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to our other guests. I'm going to have you introduce yourself because I think that's the best way, especially when I forgot my notes today. I tell the truth. So I had a rough morning. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Nanci Deutsch, a licensed clinical social worker, certified hypnotherapist, and an intuitive breakthrough expert. And I combine my counseling, coaching, and intuitive skills to transform women's lives and help them go to whole new levels of income, impact, and transformation in their lives to have more peace, love, and joy.
Plus,
And-
I noticed that you also are a hypnotist,
Yes.
which is very interesting.
Actually, I'm a hypnotherapist.
Okay.
Because I am a licensed clinical social worker in New York State, I can call myself a hypnotherapist.
Okay, that's great. Well, welcome. We're going to talk to everybody today, but I'm glad you came.
Thank you for
And,
having me. Thank
it
you.
was nice, you got to see all the backup before the show today because we were a little late and somebody canceled. So, you got to see a little of back behind the scenes.
I love it. I think it's great.
It's
Thank you.
fun. It's
Yeah.
really fun. Main thing is you stay calm and you laugh. We laugh a lot on this show. So.
That's a good thing. That's
Yeah.
a very important thing.
And laughter is very healthy.
Yes.
And we also are very serious too. And one serious thing was that beautiful song.
Thank you.
My goodness. Wow. I did not know this. Your mother is here visiting with you.
Yes.
How often do you get to be on a show with your mom? This is your
First
day.
time.
This is Susan. Susan is a very highly respected woman in the community. She works at this great store called Hicks Nurseries.
Yes.
It's the best time of year to go to Hicks.
It is.
And she also is a very top historical person in the Kiwanis.
Yes, I am.
Kiwanis, are you aware of what that is?
The
Kiwanis.
I thought it
Kiwanis.
was, is it Kiwanis?
Kiwanis.
I call it. I
Yep.
say it wrong. Kiwanis.
Okay, I just want to, I don't know
Yes.
that much about them, so.
Yes.
But I do want to say, I was thinking that you have a voice like an angel.
Oh,
you.
how nice is that?
Thank you.
Beautiful voice, beautiful.
Yes.
Well, you do. So now, how did you get this beautiful voice?
We were like, do we have a musical family? And we were like, not really. But it kind of just came from
School and training
being
and
fostered. Like my mom used to play me classical music when I was a baby to put me to sleep. My grandpa, growing up, he would take me to like the South Shore Symphony or to the library, and we would watch movies. He would play classical music radio in the car when he would like pick me up, and I would sleep over. So I think like as a young kid, like getting into music comes from the music that you're listening around you.
absolutely. It's also you are what you're around.
Yeah.
And then, did you take a lot of training in school, or did you do it on your own?
I took private lessons when I was 12 years old. It's funny. My mom was like, you should do this. And then I was like, no, I don't want to. And then she ended up being right. I left that.
Isn't it
first
great
vocal
when you're
lesson-
right, Mom?
I left my first vocal lesson. I was like, you were right. I want to do it. How many years later?
10 years.
Almost
she started
10
when
years?
she was 11. She auditioned, and I remember in the car saying, don't tell her that you don't want to take lessons. Let her see if you have talent. And she said, oh, she's amazing for 11 years old, and when she gets older, she could really develop.
And you look
Her
like you really
talent.
enjoy it. You're smiling.
it.
Look, she's smiling. She's singing. She's giving her mom kudos for making her do it. And they're both so happy. I mean,
Yes.
that's a win-win.
Yes.
Really.
She makes me
Makes you cry,
She
right?
makes me cry. Sometimes she'll sing, and I can just, the goosebumps goes right up my back because
Aw.
it's just, I can't believe
Well, you
that
guys are tight.
I.
Is this your only daughter? How many children do you have?
I have two.
Another daughter?
Another daughter, she's 37. and
Oh.
I have Courtney's 21.
I didn't realize you had a 37-year-old.
9-year-old granddaughter who's.
I knew about the granddaughter, but I didn't know about the daughter.
We think she's
Not my kid.
She's got my older daughter. Sorry, Trisha. No talent musically, but Kaylee's there's a good shot. She's going to take after our aunts.
She's taking band and
Oh,
chorus.
that is great. So what school do you go to?
I go to SUNY Potsdam.
How far is that?
It's about 7 or 8 hours away.
Oh, when do
It's
you
like-
see your mother? Never. Only when you come home, right?
Only when I come home.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's hard.
So do you sing on the phone to her?
No. Usually I send her like links.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
I did
nice.
this.
How do you like the school?
I love it there.
So are you going to stay
community-
there?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
See,
I
this
only
is
have
what
one more
happens.
semester left.
But this is what happens with kids. They go away, they like it, they don't want to come back. And so then eventually the mom has to move or visit a lot because it doesn't work.
There's nothing up there.
And
There's
you like
nothing
it.
up there. I like it, but I wouldn't live up there.
Oh, okay.
It's great, like if you're
Vacation?
a college student,
Okay.
maybe vacation. You liked what was
Quiet.
it nearby? There's nothing. They like took a trip near the Canadian border
We
and
did.
they were like,
We
"Oh,
did.
this
We
is a
saw
good
Canada.
vacation spot." But,
So
like,
what do you
there's
get to
nothing.
eat there?
College food.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently
Like, what
it's
do you
rated
eat?
Number 1 SUNY food dining. It's not bad.
Do they have bagels?
They do.
Oh, okay.
There's
Pizza?
a bagel store. They do have pizza.
Not
There's
like
so
down
much
here.
Italian food up there. It's like
Really?
really strange.
That's odd.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
All right. Now, what about a night out, like in a bar or a club? Is there such a thing?
there are. I don't party though.
Oh, you're not a partier?
No.
Yeah, that's good. You're better off.
At music school, our form of party is like everyone going into a dorm hall and like playing music for each other,
Nice.
which is like fun.
Well, it sounds like you're in the right,
Yeah.
thing. You're really doing what you love.
Yeah, I love it.
So
up there.
what's next?
I just finished student teaching. I'm a music education major. I was doing 7th grade chorus in Oceanside. And then in November, I did general music in Oceanside Elementary School 3 and 8.
Wow.
So I had well over 1,000 students this semester alone.
So you should be getting a job real quick.
Hopefully.
You know about olas.com?
Yes. I've
Okay,
already signed
well,
up.
there you go.
Yep.
Every day, look in the morning and at night.
Yep.
I coach a lot of kids, and I coach a lot of people in general. And you have to look every day and every night.
day.
And not only that, you have to get your butt into whatever school district you really want to be in
Mhm.
and go volunteer for the cookie day or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of parties coming up, but you only have a week. So you don't have too much time. But in the summer, they might have some volunteer stuff. You could do, some coaching for kids in the school.
Mhm.
So you need to do all of that face to face.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to apply on OLAS,
Mhm.
but you need to meet as
Getting
many
familiar.
principals as you can.
Yes.
And there is a meeting twice a year on Long Island for principals and librarians and all people like that.
Mhm.
And we have all that information, so if you ever need help.
Thank you.
And now I understand that you may play Wednesday at our little event. Is this true?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
What a treat. Wednesday we have a book day at Poppy's Restaurant in Floral Park. It'll be my book and the book of 4 other people,
Nice.
and also makeup and jewelry.
Nice.
So Wednesday is going to be a hoot, and it's only $25 for lunch.
Nice.
So it's going to be a really nice Christmas day. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad. All right. Well, now you know what you need to do tonight. Go home and make business cards.
Yeah.
I told your mother what to do. Just put it on paper for now.
Yeah.
Because you're going to meet a lot of people. And you're going to give out your cards. And maybe they'll hire you for Christmas to
Yeah.
sing, for a party.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I do a lot of that kind of stuff.
Nice.
So,
Cool.
well, it was great. Well, we're going to talk to our wonderful, calm lady here. You can tell what you do because you're very, very calm.
Thank you.
I'm very bubbly, so I'm not as calm as you.
I could be bubbly too.
But I am also serious about being calm, and I used to be a lot more bubbly. So being on the set is not always that easy. So let's talk about how this all happened. You have 17 titles. You have 10 degrees. I mean, I read her bio. I forgot the packaging, but I don't forget what I read. You're amazing.
Thank you.
And you have an office right here on Long Island.
Well, actually, I'm now virtual.
Oh.
What happened was during COVID, I closed down my Garden City office, and now I'm all virtual. So I'm working with people online and loving it.
So where were you in Garden City? In a big office?
I had an office outside part of a tutoring center. It was
Oh.
right on Old Country Road.
Oh, we probably know it then. So are you happy you're being at home now? It's less rent.
I actually am happy doing virtual. And I'm working with people from all over, from Long Island and from all different states. And I've worked with people from all around the world.
Wow. Now, do people come to you because they're whacked out and they have no idea where they're going and they need some kind of formation of where they're going, what their goal is, and also they're too wild, or do they come to you for all different reasons?
So usually the women that I'm working with now are women that either they may be retired and wondering what they're doing next, where they're going, trying to find their life purpose.
Right.
Or they may be somebody who is already in business and wants to figure out how to take their business to the next level. I'm doing a lot of coaching, and I'm really teaching women how to harness their intuitive skills.
Which is what? What's an intuitive
Okay, so the way that I define intuition, everybody has it.
Well, we all have intuition.
That's right, but a lot of people don't even realize that they have it. And it's being able to see, feel, know, and hear beyond the physical five senses. And so what I do is I developed a system called the Intuition Advantage System. And I help women to be able to tap into their intuition and their inner wisdom to guide them every step of the way in their business and in their life, really. I mean, this, to me, I use my intuition in every area. When I was growing up, I had a lot of trauma. And I had anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and low self-esteem. And through the years, I really worked on myself. And then one day, I was doing an event with a friend. It was like this beautiful sunny day. And we were doing coaching, and she was sharing this program, how to heal the trauma. From how to heal other people's trauma and how to heal your own. And I knew intuitively that was something that I needed to do to heal my trauma, because my trauma was affecting me. Mm-hmm. It was affecting me from having the income that I desired. It was affecting me, my low self-esteem. Really, that lack of confidence affects you in every way. And it was affecting me on so many levels. So when I went into the trauma training, and I knew that it was something that I needed, because intuitively I felt it in every cell, every bone of my body, and I could feel it. And what I did was I signed up for the training, and then I signed up for other trainings as well, hypnosis, something called NLP, Neuro-Linguistics Programming.
That I have never heard of.
Okay, yeah, and there's I have a whole host of things.
Mm-hmm.
So now over the 30 years, what I've done is I've combined all these skills.
Wow.
And now
it's a lot of reading.
It's a lot of reading and a lot of sitting in classes and
just absorbing it.
Yeah, no, I mean, and I love learning. So that's
that's I think we all do. Now you're young, okay? So you're listening to all this. Now, at our age, I think we're intuitive to these things already, because we've already had issues of our own. Let's face it, we all have issues of our own, and we've tried different things. But you're young. Mm-hmm. And you don't have any issues yet, hopefully. And so what do you think about all this?
So I actually have had hypnosis therapy before.
You have?
I have. I had really severe panic attacks in my senior year of high school. And in my freshman year of college, my mom met someone who was also a hypnosis therapist. And I did it, and it worked.
It's great.
It was really great, and I haven't had one in quite a few years.
How long did you have the hypnosis for?
I only had one session.
Get the hell out.
Yep, and there's a recording, so if I do have, a bad week, I can listen to it, and I go to sleep to it, and it just works.
And I can tell you why, because you went to the cause of the situation that, see what happens, it's really important when you're doing that kind of hypnosis to get at the cause of what the issue is instead of just doing direct suggestion. Because if you just do direct suggestion, it doesn't always work.
Wow, that's interesting that such a young girl is already intuitive to what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And what about all these other fancy things that she's mentioning about, knowing it's in your gut, like you feel it? What do you think of that?
I have a pretty good intuition as well.
Really?
She's very, very, very good.
If you meet somebody and they're dirtbag,
I can tell.
Oh my
I can
goodness.
Sometimes she'll meet someone and I'm like, don't make friends with them. And then I was right. And then
Oh
she's like,
my
it could have
God.
been bad. And I'm like, yeah.
That's tough on your mom,
Sorry, Mom.
especially since she's a widow.
She did the same thing
And
for me
she's
when I was
probably,
little.
You know,
Like,
maybe she's starting to date, and and then maybe you have something to say to her, and you're like, "Man, don't go out again with that one."
yeah,
Do you do that to her?
I did do that to her. But also, she does that for me too.
Oh,
Like she
okay.
has the mother's knowledge, so I think I get it from her.
That's great.
So
And
when
do
I
you
was-
and do you have a significant other yet?
I do, yeah.
You do.
I've been
This
dating
girl-
for 2.5 years, just a little bit less
That's
than
wonderful. God,
that. Thank you.
you're on the ball.
Thank you.
How many girls have that when they're graduating college? They don't. They're too busy flying all over the place, dating the world.
No, she's. I always she has her head on her shoulder. She's I learned some
Thank
things
you.
from her actually.
But it sounds like
yeah.
she learned a lot from you.
Yeah.
So you've been a great mom.
She is the
I
best
hope
mom.
so.
You have been, and you guys look alike. God, don't they look alike?
If you get my sister here, it's like a
Yeah,
triplets.
we're
Yeah, I don't
triplets,
know your
yeah.
sister. I want to meet her one day.
Yes, we're triplets,
Maybe we'll
yeah.
have the three of you on one day. Wouldn't that be something?
And then Kaylee's the oddball. She looks like nothing like us. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's something. So really, I'm very impressed that she's intuitive
Yes.
already. How many kids do you see that are intuitive?
Actually,
I mean, she's not a kid.
I
but
actually,
call
I
her
will
kid.
tell you that we're all intuitive, and children are very intuitive until they have had trauma or until something shuts you down. Because if a parent doesn't understand and promote that may a child may not want to hide that gift. And it can be and really what I've seen in my work, in my practice, you know about the subconscious mind. I'm all about clearing the energy. I love that you really have had the experience. Our subconscious mind has recorded every moment that we're alive. And what happens is trauma or experiences can block us from being able to be intuitive or intuitive about certain things. So let's say if someone's having health issues or financial challenges, or they want to find their purpose and they don't know what's next.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And even though you may be intuitive in another area, there's something, I'm going to give you my analogy, okay? So if you imagine that we're this pipeline to and from the divine, and what happens is limiting beliefs and emotions are like these big hairballs.
Yeah, they're
in
like
the
things
pipeline.
that stick.
They block you, and it's
Right.
like you can't. The intuition, the energy wants to flow, and you get blocked. And so clients have called me spiritual Drano. Because I do.
Spiritual Drano. God, I never heard of that. I like that.
Yeah, I clear the channel. I clear the line to help people really be able to tap into their intuition, their knowing, their feeling,
guts.
their gut. But it's also so much more. Like Susan was saying, the chills. When you got the chills, that's another example of intuition. And how many of us? Okay. You're in the shower and you want an answer to a challenge, and then all of a sudden, aha! I got it. Or
In the
driving.
shower?
Yeah, the shower, or it
That's
could
where you think the best.
Get the hell out of town.
driving, or
I don't
driving.
think in
As
the
long as you're
shower.
paying attention to the road,
Oh, God. Yeah, no, I don't think in the shower. I really don't. Because I'm afraid of falling.
allowing. Oh, okay. So it's
I've got bars, okay?
Okay,
I have to
okay.
be careful. I'm not allowed to fall.
all right. So you're
So I
paying
can't
attention.
think in the shower.
Okay, got it. But it's also about allowing. But you're focused on taking care of yourself, so
Yes.
I think that's where your focus energy
Right,
is.
exactly. Yeah.
So when you're allowing the energy, the answers come.
Wow, that's really interesting. Yeah. So, do you have an example, not a name, of someone that lost their job and it really, screwed them up? Because we will deal with a lot of people that lose their jobs at 50.
Yes. So I'm trying to think of a specific example like that But I've had women that I've worked with where they're opening to their intuition and trying to understand their life purpose. Because I believe when you have lost, I mean, I'm very spiritual.
Loss is tough.
It is. Tough. First of all, you're going to have to grieve.
Absolutely.
If you have loss and you lost your job, it's like grieving.
You've lost
anything. You need to allow yourself to grieve the loss. However, and grief can also be that one of those clogs in the pipeline.
And it could also go the other way too.
Well, what happens is after you grieve or you allow, it could be I believe it's the divine.
Like meaning God.
Yes, okay. God. Okay, I'm going to say God. All right.
All right, because I believe in God.
Okay, so God, divine, whatever you want to call it. When something like that happens, I believe God has a bigger plan. God has there's a reason why that happened, and that there's something, I'm getting the chills now, something else
You're really good.
You are here to do. And it's about learning how to tap into that and really follow what you love. Like the things you're passionate about.
Yeah, well, I can relate.
And like what you love, that's going to guide you.
Right?
That's going to guide you to the next phase of your life.
And there's a reason that you came today, because I've been asking your mother for how long. I'm like, it's Christmas, let's get her here. And already she's going to come to an event and sing.
I love it.
You're going to have cards by tomorrow. I don't care if they're paper, but you got to have something. And you're going to hand your cards out. You're going to learn how to market yourself. Yeah. And then maybe you'll be singing at a few events.
And you're teaching her.
Well, I do that. Unfortunately. See, what happens with me is I give orders then. I don't teach. I'm like, come here. Boom, we're going to do it. But people like that because not everybody knows that part. I don't know what she knows. I can't sing like that.
Right.
But everybody has a gift.
Yes,
and that's the way we live,
And it's discovering our gifts, and that's in our heart. But sometimes you're blocked to it, and that's where
that's very true, because I was blocked when I first lost my big job in media. I was blocked for a year and a half.
Yeah.
But you have to grieve that loss.
Yes,
it was like a death.
Totally,
it's almost 18 years.
So people have a misconception that you only grieve when someone dies or a pet dies.
No.
Any time of loss, any kind of loss, there is a grief.
Hey, you could lose your diamond ring.
Right.
And you'll be grieving. You know? I mean, there's so many things you could lose.
And any kind of loss means grief.
So we have some people watching. Joe LaLuna is a big fan of yours. He's saying, great job, Courtney. Beautiful. Ray Luisi. He's called Shuby. He's a guitar player. He plays at the bagel store in Merrick every Sunday. Okay. And you eat your bagel and you listen to great music.
That's so cool.
Nice.
Yes, you should go one day with Mom. It's so much fun. We go a lot. And Joe LaLuna says, I wish I could have stopped by to see you because I'm sick in bed.
Aww.
So he really likes you, this is Joe LaLuna, whoever he is. Paul Loricano, he is my make-believe son.
Okay.
Who I'm in a short film with.
Oh.
And he's my son. So he says, Mama, she has a beautiful voice.
Oh.
So my son likes your voice. I have no sons.
Thank you.
But this is my son. I'm in three independent films. Linda Benedetto Celentano. I am watching this and love it. Do you know her?
I think it's Lisa.
Lisa,
Yeah,
yes.
Lisa from choir.
Oh, from the choir group.
Nice.
Okay. Good afternoon. Love your voice. Angela Credenza Parker. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Okay. What else do we have here? Frances. She's watching. She's asking you. Okay. How much do you charge? You'll have to call her, Frances, to get her prices.
Definitely. You have to give me a call, Frances.
Paul Loricano, my son, another son. Oh, Bubbles, how can we ever forget Bubbles? I don't know what he means. What do you mean, Paul? What are we talking about Bubbles here? I don't get it, Paul. Okay, and Joe is talking to Susan. Kathy Wilms. You know Kathy Wilms?
Yes, Kathy. Uh-huh.
Kathy saying hi. She's gorgeous. Do you know who she is?
Yes. She was my religion teacher when I was
Get the hell out of town.
We sang in choir together.
Yes.
Really?
Courtney's been singing in the choir since she was 6 years old.
Wow.
And then as she went through all of it, she became a cantor.
Wow.
Children's choir, and then we actually had the pleasure of singing the year before my husband passed away in the adult choir together.
How
So that was a
nice.
wonderful
You guys are really
experience.
buddies.
And
We're very close.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
she just joined back with the choir.
So who's Sonny McCutcheon? Anybody know? Sonny's in the house, whoever he is. Thank you for watching, Sonny. Share the show for us. We have Frances. She's saying women are the key to success.
Yes, and I'll be giving out my website and
Yes.
meditation that I have.
Maria Kirschbaum. Do you know who that is? Do you? Well, she's watching. Thank you, Maria. Lisa, she's saying love it. Okay. Paul, he says I'm bubbly.
You
He's
are
saying
bubbly.
I'm
Yes,
bubbly.
you are bubbly.
Oh, that's what he goes, okay for the bubbles. All right, Paul. Keep coming. Keep sharing. Keep sending it. It's so great to have this kind of reaction from people.
Yes.
Because they're going to share the show.
Yes, yes.
And everybody's going to benefit from it.
Yes.
And that's what we do here. And we do it with business. We do it with people. We do it with doctors, hospitals, anything you want. We even have dogs on the show. Cats, whatever. As long as they behave. If they don't behave, they go. So, how does the first visit go when they come to see you? They come in crying their eyes out like a shrink? What's the
Okay,
deal?
so I used to do counseling. So when I was doing counseling, what I would be doing is finding out the history and finding out what has happened for someone to get them to where they are now, or what's going on for them. When I'm doing what I do is I offer an intuitive breakthrough session, which Frances, you can also go on my website and go in and find out about that as well. I really find out what is it that you want? And if you're not sure, if you want to find that life purpose, then that's what we'll work on. And so I help someone discover what their goals, gain better clarity about their goals. And then I can actually tune into your energy field and find out where the blocks are. And we set up a plan on what needs to happen. And then I talk to you about the different kinds of services that I have.
Very nice. So do you have a couch?
I do have a couch, but
No, it's not like that. I'm just teasing you.
Actually, it's really funny. On my website, I actually have one of the pictures is somebody lying down on a couch, and I'm doing hypnosis in the picture.
That's really great. Wow. So how would you ever hypnotize me?
Well,
I mean,
okay, so really, there's a lot of misconceptions about hypnosis. A lot. Okay, first of all, hypnosis to me is really a relaxed state of body and mind. Or it's also a focused state. When you are watching a show and you're really involved in the characters, you're in a hypnotic state.
Really?
We are in and out of hypnotic states all day long. I also believe that no one can make you do or
What you don't
say
want.
anything that you don't want. Those people that are getting on the stage, quacking like a duck or barking like a dog, on some level, they want that attention.
Get the hell out.
Yeah. They would not do it if they, on some level, did not want to do it. No one can make you do or say anything that you don't want to do.
That's very true. That's very true when you think about it.
You want to feel safe with the person you're going to do the hypnosis with. And the fact that you were able to do it in one session just shows that you felt safe with that person and you connected with that person and you got at the cause, that subconscious issue that was creating the symptom. And she did it. I love it. I think that's so cool.
It is.
Thank you.
So, do you do these calming? Is there a demonstration you could do for 2, 3, 5 minutes?
Sure. I
Are
actually.
you going to relax us or something?
Sure. I would.
All right, let's do it. What do you think, girls?
What I will do is something that I call like a grounding type of meditation, where what I really feel like a lot of times we spend a lot of time in our head. How many of you are in your head right now?
Oh, I'm thinking about everything.
Okay, exactly.
Forget about it.
So learning how to breathe and calm and center and feel your breath in your feet. So we'll do a little.
Okay.
Okay.
You are into that,
and hopefully nobody's driving. If you're driving, please do not do this right now.
And it helped vertigo.
Does it help vertigo? Do you have it right now?
Well, she's had it for the last few days.
Well, first of all, I would support you in actually getting a chair where you can feel your feet on the floor.
All right, so sit on a regular chair.
Do you have another chair there, Susan?
It's a good idea. She's been having a rough weekend.
Yeah. They're over here. Is it okay if she grabs
Absolutely.
one?
Yeah. All right. She'll try it again. She'll watch the show and try it at home.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
But
Susan.
I want to support you, everybody, to have their feet on the floor, because to me that's very grounding. And no crossing legs or arms. You want your legs and your arms uncrossed, and because you want the energy
Okay,
flowing.
so feet on the ground,
Yeah.
legs, no
All right.
crossings, just down.
Yeah. Just
All right.
all right. So everybody, take a deep breath in. Breathing in, and you can even imagine the energy of sunlight. Feel the energy of the sun, and on the out breath, letting go and releasing any stress, any tension, any worries, any concerns. And take another deep breath in, breathing in the light. And on the out breath, letting go and releasing stress and tension, worries and concerns. And take another deep breath in, breathing in the light. And on the out breath, letting go and releasing any stress, any tension, any worries and concerns. And imagine now there's this energy, a relaxation energy, and feel it moving up your feet. Feel it moving up your feet, into your legs, and feel the relaxation energy moving up into your stomach and chest, and up your back and spine. And just noticing your breath, and allow your breath to bring you deeper, feeling your breath, noticing your breath, and feel the energy of relaxation now going into your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands and fingers, feeling the relaxation energy in your neck, and feel all the muscles in your mouth, around your eyes, relaxing. And again, focus on your breath, feeling your feet on the floor, focusing and breathing and relaxing. And imagine now there is a light, another beautiful light, perhaps it's sunlight or just light, coming down your body, feeling the light coming down through your whole body. Imagine this light going down your legs, down your feet, and imagine it going all the way down to the center of the earth. And again, focus on your breath and your feet, feeling your breath and your feet, and feeling your feet. And imagine now your feet are growing roots like a tree. And imagine those roots going all the way down into the earth, all the way down to the center of the earth. And feel and imagine now the earth, feeling the energy of the earth coming up to meet you, feeling the energy, the light coming down and the earth coming up. Feeling your breath. And take one. And feeling your breath. And your feet on the floor. Breathe and feel. And now very gently and easily, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And you'll come back feeling refreshed, relaxed, feeling more grounded and centered. 1, coming back gently and easily. 2, coming back more and more completely. 3, feeling your breath, feeling your feet, feeling your legs. 4, coming more fully and completely. That's right, just feeling your breath, feeling your legs, feeling your feet. And 5, very gently and easily opening your eyes, feeling more grounded and centered, connected and supported. And when everybody's ready, opening their eyes.
Definitely felt different. Like I'm not as wild.
Calmer. Yeah.
And Francie Remert, thank you for watching. She's saying it's so relaxing.
Yay!
Anita Bloomfield, she's one of our performers. She's the greatest. She's going to perform at our Christmas show. She's saying it works. And that's another bubbly lady, let me tell you. So that was very interesting. And it's easy to do.
Yeah.
If you do it.
Right.
Like, I want to try to do it because I probably need it. Well, you know how to do it already, right?
No.
No.
Well, I will share with you, I have a meditation that includes that in it. I call it the intuitive decision-making meditation.
That's how you decide something, like boom?
Well, what I do is I take people through a connecting, like what we did, grounding and connecting, because that's when you can really hear or feel or sense your intuition. And so I'd like to share that link.
Sure.
I think, Justin, you have that link. It's one of the links. It's one of the links that I had put. It's inspired and empowered.com/meditation. And
That's easy to remember. Inspired
and empowered living.com/meditation.
Well, guys, try it out there because it feels pretty good. How do you feel? Well, you know how to do all this
Yeah.
because you do it already. Mm-hmm. And we didn't know that, okay? I did not know that you know how to do all this. This is just karma happening.
Right.
Because lots of times things happen for a reason.
I totally agree.
Now, we had other guests and they couldn't make it and we all got together and this happened, in the last 22 hours?
Yeah.
And look what a nice show we got.
Yeah.
And that's what karma's about. And that's why when you give, you get. That's why when you do, things come back to you.
Yes.
And I think on this table right now, in this room, we have 5 people that give. And that's the key to life.
Yes. It's so important.
It really, really is. It really is. And speaking of giving, Thursday, we're having a Christmas party here, everyone. Everyone's invited. We have an audience. It's a little different than today.
Okay.
You're invited if you'd like to come back. You can give out your business cards. You could bring a snack if you want, or a bottle of wine, whatever. We have a ball, and we have a lot of people. It's not like this. There's like 17 people on the show. Just to talk, say Merry Christmas, and it's a lot of fun.
Nice.
We have good food. We have raffles, and people sometimes even dance.
Nice.
We have 2 performers coming on, which we're very happy about. And Anita Starlight, who is a saloon, terrific, beautiful singer. And we have Jerry Ferretti, who is an Elvis singer coming. But I think he's coming as himself, singing some Christmas tunes. So we have quite a day planned. So you guys are all invited out there. You have to be here no later than 11:30 because the show starts at noon. And you cannot talk when the show is on. Usually we have a problem when we have a party because they don't shut up. They just talk. But it's going to be a lot of fun Thursday. So we also have a new vendor. Her name is Beauty Bar, Long Island. On Thursday at 4, she's on Jericho Turnpike in New Hyde Park. She's having a Christmas party and just opened this gorgeous beauty shop. They do everything from head to toe. And it's 700 Jericho Turnpike, New Hyde Park. Please tell Millennia that you saw it on the show. Go do something for yourself. It's Christmas. Get something done. You could walk in. They take care of you. It's beautiful. We did the grand opening there on Monday, and it was fabulous. We met some great people, and it was really a great time. And we also always get sponsored by Teddy and Christina from Aura Puro Jewelers. They're right on Hempstead Turnpike. You need a gift? Go see Teddy. Tell him that we sent you from the show. You'll be treated like gold. And you'll get a cup of hot cappuccino if he knows you from the show. And Teddy is great. He has great prices, great jewelry, great plaques, great everything. And he's a really great sponsor. And last but not least, Tranquility Foot Spa, right down the block on Franklin Avenue. Their prices are unbelievable. You sit in a chair, they give you headphones, they put heat on you, you don't have to take your clothes off, and you're in heaven. And for an hour, it's $45 because of the show. Most North Shore places, it's $145. So if you go see Angela, you tell Angela the show sent you, Valentina and Greg. So those are great gifts to give as gift certificates, great vendors here where we live. And we believe in the middle class, the middle income. And that's why this whole show was created, to help people help people.
Nice.
And there's no bad news here ever, except if, there's a horrible death or sickness, and we pray. But other than that, we have a great time here. My 2 books are there. And like I said, we're doing a book tour on Wednesday at Poppy's. And now Courtney will be singing. And everyone's going to have a treat because they didn't know we were going to do that. And let's see, what else do we have coming up? We have a vendor, if anybody wants to go for a very nice lunch or dinner for the holidays. It's called The View Grill, 111 Laddingtown Road in Glen Cove. Janine is the owner. Tell her the show sent you. She's another great lady, makes delicious food. And we were there on Sunday, and we got to see a live show with the Honeymooners, that they depicted the Christmas Eve show of the Honeymooners from years ago. Live play.
Wow.
It was beautiful. And everything on the set looked exactly like the TV. This gentleman is so enthused with it that he had things built. So the refrigerator matched, everything matched. And he, Mr. Marone, who plays Ralph, spit an image of him. So I'm going to be posting those pictures on my Facebook today. So, everything really happens for a reason.
I totally believe
that. And it just seems like there were 7 degrees of separation, and you just keep meeting people,
I know.
And you weren't lucky to meet Greg Cajuste, who's my co-host, who owns this great club. And you will next time. He is fabulous man. He made this whole place. It used to be a chicka bar many years ago. And he made it into such a beautiful place.
That's
and
nice.
He does a lot of charity work here and helps a lot of people. And then I met him, and we've been doing this together for 2.5 years.
That's beautiful. That's
and we
so
love
nice.
it. And this is actually, I think, the best decorations Christmas, don't you?
Yes.
Susan, you've been around a lot.
I love Christmas decorations.
Yes. And she works for Hicks Nurseries. I can't imagine.
September.
Just till September. It's like a seasonal.
It starts in September. They
Right,
start
seasonal, right?
decorating And I
So
love it.
what is it like? I mean, are you making things, or are you just helping people pick?
Well, I do a little bit of everything there. I do the phones. I'm cashier. I'm customer service.
So you're all
I
around
work in the Christmas
Girl Friday, they
department,
call that
and
in the old days.
I love it. I love talking to people and meeting people and just.
So now does your house get decorated like Hicks Nurseries, or what?
Not this year.
We're kind of low key, which is
This
nice.
year, it's very low key this year.
Do you get the elf? Did you get the elf?
I got one from my granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's good. You know about the elf, right? You don't know about the elf? You don't have any
Well,
grandchildren? Tell her about the elf.
It's like a little elf doll, and like the parents will like move it, and it's like Santa's helper, so like the elf is always watching.
Oh, is that funny? Okay.
Oh, Francis just wrote in that G's has the best parties. Jenny is watching. Jenny, how do you feel? Jenny also works on the set, but she's sick home today.
Oh,
Okay.
And she says she misses everybody. Hi, everyone. I miss you.
And I'd like to share about my TV show.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I have Inspired and Empowered Living TV show. We're live on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. and I definitely want to have you coming on.
Great.
And we're Tuesdays. You can come on to my YouTube channel and go into the chat room And it's a lot of fun, too.
Well,
and I do a lot of teaching on the
What
show.
you should do is send me a little blurb about the TV show, and I'll post it
Beautiful.
when it's on. Like, make yourself an ad. If you can do that, yeah?
Thank you. Yeah. All right.
I'll do that for
Thank
you. No
thank
problem.
you.
We do that. That's what we do here.
I'm so glad that we connected.
I
Ellen.
feel bad, though. You're not getting your Italian bread today. You're getting hard candy.
It's okay. I'm
It's up there
gluten-free.
on the stage. The one thing about the bread, it has a history.
It does.
Everyone gets Italian bread because we break bread with everyone.
Aw,
And if
that's
you
sweet.
read my book someday, you'll see I break bread with many people. And that's how Gary Melius from Oheka Castle, he's in my book. There's a chapter about how I met Gary Melius. I brought him a loaf of bread.
Wow.
And I wanted to get work there. And I thought it would be a great place to work. But the problem is you have to be in very good shape. There's stairs everywhere in that place. And it's tough. You got to run. And after getting in there and finally getting up and meeting him, I loved him. We became fast friends from the bread. He loved the bread. But I didn't even want the job after that because that wasn't for me. But what a beautiful place. And he actually he was raised in West Hempstead, right here.
Oh, wow.
So we wound up working on an event together. When the library reopened and built this beautiful library, he helped us, and he was an honoree. And when the library opened, Gary Melius was right here where he grew up. So things happen for a reason.
Oh, I so believe in that.
Yeah, and then on the way out, because I was really, a struggle, all that walking there, I lost my shoe down the steps.
Oh, my God.
Cinderella.
That's what the name of the chapter in the story is.
Cinderella.
Cinderella lost her shoe at Oheka Castle, something like that.
That's
So everything in life, you can change. We also publish books. Anyone out there that wants to write a book, let me know. We work with Red Penguin. She's wonderful. Her name is Stephanie Larkin. We call her the Head Penguin. And I work together with her. We also do classes on how to write a book, or students that want to be part of writing, but not for a book, but want to be in an anthropology. And there's all different subjects. It could be about travel. It could be about anything. And we work with students a lot and people that want to write. So once you join that group of the Writers Club, that's a whole different section of the Breakfast Club, but we're all entangled.
That's nice.
And that's what we do. So I'm so glad that I have to thank Kathy for, filling in, having you fill in for her. It was really nice of her.
Like you said, it's all meant to be.
It's true. So let's repeat your website again.
So it's actually, you could go to nancid.me.
Okay.
So it's nancideutsch.com, but that's the quickie way to get in. nancid.me.
And if you need her and can't find her, you call me. 'Cause that's
That's perfect.
And what is your Facebook account number?
Courtney Leah. It doesn't have my last name on it.
Okay, that's smart.
And it's a picture of a tiger lily from my dad, because those are his
Oh,
favorites.
how nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So
I
it's a
never
little
got
hard
to
to
meet
find
your
me,
dad.
but that's my
I never
account.
got to meet your dad, but I would have liked to have, because we met later on.
Yes.
Later on.
Yes.
So,
So-
2.5 years, I think we've known each
I
other.
think longer than that. Yeah, a little longer maybe. But I lived in West Hempstead,
Oh,
but I didn't know anybody because I came from Floral Park, where everybody knows everybody. My daughter graduated, and I moved to West Hempstead. You don't meet people when you don't have little kids.
Right.
And then, because of the work I did in the community, volunteering, that's when I met everybody that lived here.
nice.
Now I don't live here anymore. Now I live in North Valley Stream. But I got to tell you, when I lived here, I didn't like it. Now I like it. It doesn't make sense. Because when I moved here, I was reliving a loss of my daughter moving out and getting married.
Yes.
And like, well, there's nothing to do in West Hempstead. And then my daughter, unfortunately, got married and then moved to Maryland. So, you just don't know. Life is something. But I get to go to Maryland a lot now. And I'm
Right.
going for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Yes, that's very
Nice.
nice. So,
Where in Maryland are they?
DeGrace, Havre DeGrace.
Which city are they near?
Havre DeGrace? I don't know. I only go once every 6 months.
Annapolis or, okay.
Oh no, it's near I forget now. What Havre de Grace? That's what you
See,
call it.
I don't even know. I don't know Maryland.
It's very
that well.
nice. It's horse country there. It's beautiful. It's really nice.
That's nice.
And people are so friendly. I mean, it's not like New York. It's like,
Well, you know what? I know New Yorkers have a bad name, but I will tell you, I think New York is great.
I love New York.
And I will also tell you, I have a lot of friends and people that I know from all other parts of the country. And they say, when you're in New York, you know exactly what you're going to get. Because New Yorkers are direct. We say what we think. But other people, they're like, you never know what they're going to say behind your back. And
That's very true. But I love New York too.
I love New York.
But when I go to Maryland, it's like people are just extremely nice. And I'm like, wow. My daughter goes, this is how it is here.
Wow.
So the
Interesting.
last thing we're going to do is you're all getting your candy, your hard candy. You're going to take them on the stage. Give everybody one thing that you could take with you and you could read it.
Nice.
Thank you.
So go ahead, read one. Go ahead.
You want to start on this side of the table?
So now, faith, hope, and love abide by the greatest of these is love. This is actually one of my favorite
That's weird.
quotes
You're kidding.
from Corinthians. Yes.
Okay.
But the Lord stood with me and gave me strength. 2 Timothy 4:17.
Very nice.
This is so amazing. If you believe, you will receive everything you ask for in prayer.
Wow.
Are you sure those aren't tarot cards?
No,
I know, right? Like
they're not.
It was like
Do you know that I just got into this a month ago?
I love it. I love
And
it.
you know how much this whole thing cost me? $1.
Wow.
Oh, you
And
at
it
a
has-
dollar store.
Yes, but it has made people
Yeah, like-
smile.
Yeah.
And this was the thing I took on for Thanksgiving to
I
Christmas.
love it.
Because one thing I have to say, everybody out there, from now to Christmas, do something different. Make somebody's day. Buy them a cup of coffee. You get what you give. And you'd be surprised. Somebody could be very depressed. And that one little thing, buy them a candy bar at the supermarket. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, go to church if you like church. Go to temple if you like temple. Or go get an ice cream cone and buy a cone for the person sitting next to you.
Yeah.
That's life at Christmas.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, I'm blessed. I've had a lot of losses, you know. I lost a lot of people in the last 4 years, including my own husband. And so, you know, things change. But you know what? Things get better too. And everybody can regroup. And, you know, I met this crazy lady here, Susan, who works with me now, in a diner. I met my boyfriend in a diner. And you know what? Anyone looking for a man, go to the diner. That's where the single men go.
Oh, and I'm hungry.
Single men go to the diner and eat at the counter.
Love it.
Okay? Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Happy Hanukkah to everyone. Okay? And Frances says she's collecting clothes, toiletries, and everything for a shelter. So if anybody wants to help her, we're all in this world together, women helping women.
Nice.
And on that note, that's a wrap.
Bye. Thank you.
What a nice show. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Really, you're very positive. It was a great show. Feel very relaxed after that breathing.
I love it. Good.
And you know, I don't breathe a lot. I breathe.
It's
But
really
No,
funny
I
that you
don't do
it
that.
makes
breathe,
such.
yes.
It's what I teach, because what happens when you're stressed, you shut down your lungs as soon as you
Those are
start
for you guys,
taking
Thank
the
you.
deep breaths. It helps relax you.
Oh, give me the one with the. She gets this one.
A shot
You get
glass.
that one, and you get that one.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we don't need like 2 of these. We go in the same house.
Yes. And this you can give to any of your friends.
Yeah.
Also, if your friends need resumes, I make packages like when they have to go to college, and they get it all in a folder. You know.
That's awesome.
And look, I made Kathy Wilm's resume, and it was a nightmare. But you know what? She did thank me and pay me.
Yeah.
Because I charge, you know. I mean, obviously, you have to charge.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I used to do everything for free.
Well,
And it's
it's
very
about-
hard to change from non-paid to paid. But I finally learned my lesson.
Learning how to receive.
Exactly. Right.
That's part of what I do, is help women to learn to open to receive. Because
And that's for you too.
we're
in case you
natural
want to try the
givers.
beauty place. It's for you too.
Thank
Love
you.
it.
I actually have my resume, so if you want it, I can send it to you. And I
Yes.
can have it right here if you want to look at it.
Yes, send it to me. Yes.
Yeah. You have
And
to send me your email, or I can actually
yeah,
text it to
and you know, we'll make your bio a little better. We'll put most recently seen on Long Island Breakfast Club show. I'll help you with your bio.
I didn't know how much information you wanted because if it was
Susan,
like,
Yeah,
on Twitter,
but this-
they've
Susan,
got
were
like
you
a
able
thing.
to do it at all?
But when you start to
Yes,
publicity,
yes.
Little chair.
you
I
need
would
a
have-
few
You know,
headshots.
I mean, you
have
could
headshots?
have, but I think
No, I don't
you
have
having your
headshots.
feet
You
on
need
the
to
floor
do
is
that.
going to
I
I
help
can
you
train
because,
you. I know
Yeah.
what to do.
do you know what I
I
mean?
need
Like, I
headshots,
just
Mom.
feel like you will get
I do
more
have friends
from
up
it.
at school who are photographers who I will do that.
Don't worry, I'll-
Relaxing.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll help
Until the door kept banging.
I'll bake in my project here and there, not every day. But I like helping kids. I had a girl that I helped, and now she's in she does theater. And I met her at Planting Fields. She was a kid, and she was in a play. And my daughter used to run Planting Fields in Oyster Bay, so I went to every party. I had a ball, and I met this kid, so she came to my parties and she sang. Then when I had my book launch, the first big one, she sang, and she kept singing, and she was supposed to